Prince Harry has appeared to criticize British attitudes towards mental health in a raw new podcast appearance, where he opened up about seeking therapy in the US as opposed to the UK. Speaking on the Masters of Skill podcast, the Duke of Sussex touched on the different approaches to mental wellness while discussing mental health at BetterUp, where he serves as Chief Impact Officer. "You talk about it here in California, I'll get my therapist to call your therapist," he claimed. Whereas in the UK it's like, therapist? What therapist? Whose therapist? I don't have a therapist. No, I definitely don't, I've never spoken to a therapist. Harry added that approaches to seeking mental health support are very different in different parts of the world, adding that the cultural differences between the UK and US are immense. "And I think the more that we can talk about it, the more we understand it. The more we understand it, well, the more we understand each other," he said. Some critics have taken Harry's comments as a veiled jab at the royal family's approach to mental health after he and wife Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, claimed she was offered no support from the monarchy while experiencing suicidal thoughts. However, senior royals including Prince William and Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, have spearheaded mental health initiatives in the UK for years and have been open about seeking support for their own struggles in the past. While in their roles as senior royals, Harry and Meghan also led campaigns promoting mental health in the UK, with Harry being vocal about the importance of speaking up. The 37-year-old previously shared his experiences with seeking therapy after meeting Meghan, who encouraged him to get help in the UK and now, it seems, in their new Californian home. After losing his mother, Princess Diana, in a tragic car crash in 1997, Harry struggled with the trauma of her death and the pressures of royal life into his 20s and 30s. In his Apple TV Plus documentary series with Oprah Winfrey, the royal confessed he turned to drugs and alcohol to combat his anxiety and make him feel less like he was feeling. Touching on his own experiences with loss and grief in his latest podcast appearance, Harry said that even though individuals may forget the traumas as they age, the body holds the score. Just as much as there's a mental health aspect to it, there's also the emotional aspect to it as well, he added, a philosophy that drives his advocacy work with BetterUp. When the Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced they were to step down as senior royals of the royal family, in 2020, they vowed to continue to fully support Her Majesty the Queen but to work to become financially independent. However, according to the royal author Tina Brown, the terms set aside for their exit were harsh. Speaking to CBS Sunday Morning, the author of the new book, The Palace Papers, discussed what happened after Megxit and the terms set aside for the former senior royals following their decision to step down. Speaking on CBS Sunday Morning, Ms. Brown said, "The terms of the exit were harsh. You know, they didn't get anything they wanted actually." She added, "They didn't even get to keep the word royal. Harry was no longer allowed to keep any of his military honors. I mean, it was frankly lethal what happened." She pointed out that there was no halfway. The author then referred to the Sussexes' official announcement, where the couple vowed to fully support Her Majesty the Queen. She said, "There was one phrase which really stuck out to me when it said that they wanted to continue to collaborate with the Queen on projects. The Queen doesn't collaborate, she's not a co-executive producer of a TV show. She commands, right? And you better remember it," and she didn't said no. She continued, the Queen, doesn't do partnerships, no. It has previously been reported that the Sussexes were hoping that once Charles becomes king, they could rejoin the family as part-time royals. Speaking on a previous episode of Royal Yes, biographer Tom Quinn said, "I think Meghan and Harry are hoping, and I've had this on good authority, when the Queen dies, Charles will be open to allowing Harry and Meghan to be part-time royals. Which is what they wanted from the start."